This is the start of my second week of ultramarathon training. Currently morning time, and I'm just getting my morning started with a cup of blueberries and some raspberries in there as well. This morning I have an 8-kilometer run. This run I will be doing a light pace around 5:20 to 5:30 minutes per kilometer. And the overall goal of this segment of my training is to really build a solid base in terms of the amount of volume I'm doing, right? So prior to starting this challenge, my weeks were around 15 to 20 kilometers in volume. And obviously to run an ultra marathon, you're going to need to build a really solid cardiovascular foundation. For the new year, I'm going to lock in my training plan. The goal of the second week really is to increase my volume to 45 kilometers per week. We're 16 weeks out from the race, so we have a lot of time to prepare for this, which means my volume increase will be quite incremental. It's not going to be, a crazy spike of, going from 40 to 100 kilometers per week. Through this journey of, being a pretty average runner at the minute, I want to show you that this is possible to get to a very high level with consistency and commitment, but it's not impossible. So, gonna pound some blueberries and then we'll get out on the road and we'll talk while we're doing the 8-kilometer run. Let's go. This is what you get, Irish wintertime. It's like bucketing down pretty much now. So I was meant to go out like an hour ago and then this happened and then I was like, no, you know what, no. But now I just looked out and I was like, I'm not waiting about all day to do this. So screw it, we're gonna do 8K. This is gonna be interesting to say the least. It's like 30-mile-an-hour wind and rain, but I love the rain. Let's go. So, fun fact about me, I actually have asthma. So that means that for each of these runs, I tend to start off a little bit slower. And the reason being is it gives my lungs a little bit of time to adapt. So you notice I'm a little bit breathless now, even starting off. But to be honest, today is pretty much just getting the distance in, not really thinking too much about pace. Should naturally end up like round about 5:20, 5:30. And also the rain has died down a little bit, so that's another win. In the Irish countryside today, boys and girls. It's just exciting to start building up that aerobic base again. And get back to where I was and then surpass it by a lot. That's the exciting thing about running is, your efforts are usually fairly proportional to your outcomes. So whatever you put in, you get out, right? So exciting to see where the next couple of weeks bring me. Just finished up the run there, so that was a total of 8 kilometers at around about a 5:20 pace. I'm so hungry, so I am gonna take you along with me to the grocery shop because everything was put into the Christmas dinner, so there's not much lying about. So I'm gonna take you along. We'll do a little grocery haul. So gonna nip down to the shop now and get my grocery haul. Before I got in the car, did have a little small protein bar and a small mandarin orange as well, just because I haven't ate much and it's around 3 p.m. So with the ultramarathon training, my diet, the real purpose of my diet is to facilitate a couple of things. So first of all, at the minute I'm around 91 kilograms. For my height, that's probably normal, like a little bit above normal. To run an ultramarathon, I believe for my body type and for my height, I probably want to be, in the range of, somewhere between 78 to 80 kilograms, just to be actually as effective as possible on the day and not have to carry any excess fat or things like that. So the good thing being with running training, you tend to put yourself in a pretty extreme caloric deficit anyway, just because in the longer runs, if you're running 10K or anything above 10K, you're going to be hitting, anywhere from, there's a big tractor in front of me. you know, you're going to be hitting anywhere between 600 to 700 calories. So really the reality of it is just clean foods for the most part, getting enough carbohydrates in. I know come the starting line in April that I will be around 70 to 80 kg. Not depriving myself, you know, I don't want to lose the weight so rapidly. Like, it should just be like a gradual fall off as I start doing more mileage and still having enough energy for my workout. So I think for lunch I am fancying one of my old specialities, which is chicken wraps with a bit of Nando sauce on it, because it is just so good. I get a lot of protein with it. You know, it's like 250 grams of chicken. Gotta get a bit of a caffeinated beverage as well, my man. My man.
So healthy. Oh my god. Bistro salad.
The proteins. In front of me I got 2 chicken wraps. So around about 250 grams of chicken here. And then I have my caffeine treat, a little Green Monster, sugar-free, and then also the Fill protein bar as well. So this is my first proper meal of the day. I'm really hungry for this, probably going to be about 1,000 calories. So yeah, just watching a little Rob Lipsett video here as well. Chill out and enjoy this one.
Here's the burger.
All right, so just finished up a little bit of work there, and now time for a little bit of dinner. So mother has very kindly prepared. Got a little bit of chicken, rice, probably about 200 grams of chicken, rice and veg. So typical very boring meal, but I'm gonna throw a load of Nando sauce over this and boom, gonna be lovely.
Put the sauce on there.
We also have a few spare calories for today. So my grandmother made this little apple pudding thing for Christmas, which is unbelievable scenes.
I hope you post that there.
I'm putting this and a little bit of ice cream after. So yep, time to eat. So it's actually the day after that I filmed this day of eating, and I'm currently doing my goals for 2025. I broke it down this year into a few categories. Big thing for me this year is improving my relationship with God and getting closer to Him. Because I feel like in the times of my life where I do get closer to God, basically everything figures itself out anyway. You know, if you just give your life to Him, you know, He will figure things out. So that is number one this year. Obviously YouTube is a priority. So yeah, I typically organize this kind of stuff on Notion. It's very convenient. And then obviously you break that down into monthly objectives and weekly objectives. Specifically regarding the ultra training, I am looking to hire a coach to keep me accountable. A friend actually made a good point the other day that if you're looking to get increased motivation for doing something, you can almost outsource it to someone who can hold you accountable. And I think a coach is a sensible way to go for that. So that will be done in the first week of Jan. And then after that, really it's just consistency with volume and then whatever he or she is telling me to do, which will be exciting. Aside from the eating yesterday, I had a bowl of cereal before I went to bed, and that was pretty much it. Now, it is New Year's Eve, so I'm going to go down and enjoy it with my family before the new year kicks off. Feeling very good vibes for 2025. I feel like 25 for all of us. 2025, I feel like it just has a good ring to it. Excited to see as my training ramps up how my business performance and overall life happiness happens. Hope everyone is well out there. Comment below your goals in 2025. We'd be really keen to hear them if there's any fitness related ones as well. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.